Yeah, I mean, you look at everything. Obviously, really disappointing in where we are, and I mean, it's just. Truly, you look at everything when things aren't going well, and I mean, the reality of it is it's never too far away from one side or the other. You're not that far away from being on the right side of things, but when you're on the wrong side of things, everything stinks, right? And everything is magnified, and that's kind of where we are. And nobody wants to hear, well, a couple plays here, a couple plays there, and that ain't. We are what we are, and this is a, but from a big picture standpoint, I mean, it's just been a coaching failure, honestly. I mean, that's the best way I can say it. I mean, we have just failed as coaches. I'm not taking accountability away from the players. I mean, they got accountability in this too. I mean, you got some guys that got to play better. I mean, they're not just on scholarship anymore. I mean, some of these guys are paid a lot of money to perform, and everybody's got accountability. But I mean, it's just an absolute coaching failure. That's just, I don't know other way to say it. And I'm not pointing a finger, I'm pointing a thumb. I mean, it starts with me because I hire everybody and I empower everybody and equip everybody. And when players don't play to their potential, to me, that's coaches. That's on us. Like when you have when you don't, because our problems really are football stuff. I mean, big picture, our program is great. Our program is built right. Our program has never been better. When you talk about a program, I mean, to me, it does two things. One, your program should drive consistency, and your program should, whatever your purpose is, your program should fulfill that. Whatever everybody has their, like this is what we're about. And so as you holistically build a program, then does it get the job done? Well, the number one thing is consistency. Well, obviously we've had 14 great years here in a row. And some people may say, well, how do you say it? Well, we've had 14 great years. We've had some bad moments. We've had some elite years, but we've had 14 great years. 13 of those 10-plus win seasons. 14 great years, 11 championships. And I'm not talking about 14 years ago. I'm talking about as recent as last year. But 11 championships in 14 years. 9 conference titles, 2 national championships, and played for 2 more national championships, and played for another conference title. So the program is driving consistency. That's what the program is doing. That's what it's set up to do. Consistency in everything. And then when you talk about fulfilling the purpose and the program doing that, well, it's doing that. The number one thing in our purpose is graduation, and we lead the nation in that. The second thing is equipping them as men, using, our program to build great men. And we have that in place. We have a bunch of great young people that have been equipped through the program here. But also part of the program is winning championships. That's a part of the program too. And, we've done that. I mean, every signing class in 17 years here has won a championship, except for this year's freshmen. Every coordinator that's ever worked here has won a championship, except for Tom Allen. So the program is doing its part. It's built right, organizationally, structurally, processes, procedures, like that stuff. We're in a really good spot. Probably never been better. But from a team standpoint this year, this is a football coaching failure. That's what it is. And it's football stuff. It's not program. It's football stuff. And that, to me, when you have guys that don't play like they're capable of playing, that is a reflection of us as coaches. And again, I'm not excusing the player from it. They got accountability too, but our job, your job as a coach, is to get your guys to play to their potential, and we have failed in that. Just that simple. And so that's why we are where we are, and we haven't gotten it done as coaches. And that starts with me, but. It's football stuff. It's not like it's blocking. It's getting off blocks. It's making the critical play at the critical time. It's routine plays. It's routine decision making. You know, it's that stuff. And all of that stuff we can fix. So the good news is we can coach and we can play our way out of it. But we got to be better. You know, and that's the frustrating thing. Again, program-wise, I don't think we could be better. I mean, like, you know, what the function of the program is, driving consistency and fulfilling the purpose, and it's doing it. But this team, in this moment, we have failed as coaches.
With the coaching being the problem, have you made any changes in coaching responsibility during the week?
No, we just got to be better. We'll be better. It's not time for that. I mean, like, we got good people, but we've not done a good job. But we have good people. And again, it's a result business, right? Like, so, I mean, you know, and again, when you're in the outhouse, everything stinks, right? When you're in the penthouse, you still got a pile of crap on the floor, but you just don't notice it, right? Like, it just magnifies things. And it's on us. That's our job. That's what we get paid to do, is to bring out the best in our players. And we haven't done that. And again, that's pointing the thumb at me. Again, I make the decisions on who runs the rooms. And you know, again, but we got good people and we got good coaches. It's not like they've never been a good coach. We just hadn't got the job done at this point in time in the season.